Howdy folks, Cal Ditmar, Trappin' Fool. Gonna do a video here on skinning raccoons for the fur market. This is the way I do it. There's other ways. There's people that say there's a money cut and all that. I've never gotten into that. Fur is fur to me, and you cut it, it's there. People will argue with me about that, but I've been doing this for a long time, and 50 cents or a dollar or whatever, it really doesn't add up when you only have a handful of furs. I do quite a few when I am running a big line, but it don't matter to me. I do it because I enjoy it, not for the money. But anyways, I got a coon here this morning. A couple things you'll need. Some kind of gambrel for hanging them. This is the one that I use. This is for my machine that I've got. A good knife, a sharpening rod, a honing rod, just to make sure you got a good sharp knife. Tail stripper is something else. There's all kinds of them on the market. This is the one that I use right here. Hopefully you can see it here in the camera. Pretty much that's it. I've got other systems set up here, which I'll show you in a minute. I've modified a pair of vice grips here just to hold the foot. And then I've got a piece of rope off on my table here. I've also got one in the fur shed here that I use, but it's easier for me to do it out here. I got more room to video, so hopefully I don't get water dripping on my camera and ruin it here, so I'm going to hurry up here. Basically what I do is, let me get readjusted here, down on the coon. Try and zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm actually going to do here. Alright, again, I'm doing this by myself, so hopefully we can get through this together. I'm going to have to move into the shed here. What I do is I grab a couple toes and lock these down. And you can't see it here on the camera. I think you can just barely see it right here. I've got a loop here. There's a couple loops in a rope that I've got tied off to my table leg. What that does is lets me pull this straight. I need to turn this just a little bit. What I'm looking at is when I pull this straight like this, hopefully you can see, I'm going to make a straight cut from here to the base of the vent here and right across. But you can see the straight line right here. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the only cut. So we're going to start at the heel there, run it right through, come right up. That's the only cut I make. That is it now. Now what I do, get the hide back a little bit here. This is males, females, you have to cut a little bit right there just to get through the genitalia. Then I follow up here. Now with coons, they're usually pretty soft. So what I'll do is you work your thumb around it here. I'm going to release that because we don't need it there anymore. Kind of watching here. See what I did? I worked all the way around there. I'll slide it up. Then what I do is I just put the knife in. Let's see if I can get right on the camera here so you can see this. I come through, I cut up to the feet, just like so. It's released. I'll pull it down a little bit. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Thumb in, moves it around there, move it around, get your thumb through. Thumb came through, I'll push down a little bit. This works great on fresh coons. Older ones and ones that have sat for a couple days, they get kind of hard. Again, put the knife in, cut up to the foot, just like so. Pull it down. Now at this point, I'll put on my chains. And it doesn't, I've got hooks that I use too that work real good on coons. If you've got hooks that you're using, you'll want to hook them in right behind here. Actually, I'll make a cut here. Right behind that tendon there. They will actually hang and hook on that heel there and be just fine. Alright, I'm going to go hang this real quick, then I'll come back and grab the camera and we'll finish up here. Get you moved in here. Kind of a pain here by myself. Let me get everything set up here. Yeah, I'm horrible about being on camera, I guess, huh? Alright, I gotta drop these legs down. Here's some clicking and moving around. Sorry about this, folks, but when you're a one-man operation, this is what happens. Alright. Move this up and get it up a little bit better here. Hopefully you can see here. Back this up. I think we might be alright here. Alright, now here at the tail. Base of the tail, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for you so you can see what I'm going to do here. You got the tail here. See the vent? I put a poke in and just cut straight through, just like so. Now what you can do, back the camera off again. Whoop, wrong way. Pull down, and sometimes it does stick here, and then what I'll do, just cut what's binding it there. Now I can get my fingers in behind the tail here, pull the tail down, pull this up just a little bit, make it easier to see in the camera. Alright, now I'm going to cut around the base of the tail just a little bit where it's connecting. There's cartilage and stuff in here. Pull it down, and I just dropped everything. Grab the tail stripper goes around it, right at the base of the hide here. Usually I grab on up here and pull and push, and it slides right out. There's your tail out. You gotta dig my knife out of a trash can. Oh. Good place for it. Alright, now we're at that point. If you don't have a machine to do this on, right now you can take your thumb, put it right in here, and pull down. Which, I think I'll just do it this way. Let me move this up so I can get it on camera here a little better. Alright, thumb's in the hole here. I grab on here again, and what I'm doing is I'm going to push and throw. Kind of a move like that. And put my weight in it. There we go. We just pulled through to the legs. See the legs popped out? Punch through again. Pull them through. Again, punch through with my thumb. Pull it through. I'm going to move up a little bit again here with this, just so we can stay in the camera here. Alright, now you can see I got some extra here. What I do is just put knife in here right at the feet and pop those legs off like so. Now, I'll start working around. If you see here, let me find a spot here that you might be able to see it better. Right here. You can see where the hide is the white, and where the head is, the meat. So you follow that line and just keep doing that all the way around it. You can see the hide here. This is the hide. That's your hide line. Do not cut on the side of it. You'll cut the hide. Excuse me. What I do is I usually angle my knife a little bit here and follow it. If you got a good sharp knife, it will peel right off of there. It doesn't take a whole lot. Alright. Get through this real quick. Alright, there's an ear. That's an ear that just popped out here. Can you see the ear? The other one is right here. See how it's still holding on there? When I do this, I try and get those ears down quite a ways, because that's one of the spots that will rot if there's too much meat and cartilage if you took it off back there. It's pretty good right there, and I always cut it big enough to where you can put your finger in it. See how the fingers will fit in there now? Let me move this up again. We're going to get out of the camera. Now, I'm putting pressure down on this. See how it stretches? Going to be an eye popping out right here. Follow around here. Another eye will pop out right here. And it's the same thing. I just keep going straight in at the line here, at the white. I've done a lot of these, so it takes some training, some practice. You'll figure out where they are. And they're keeping pressure on it is your biggest friend. You keep pressure down on it. Usually what I'll do is I'll pull it out this way and finish them out. I don't know if we can do that and still see on the camera or not. Let's see here. Might be able to. I got pressure down on it here. Following it around. See the white here where the nose is coming through? I don't want to cut that nose through yet. What I did is I just pulled the bottom jaw off, the hide off there, Now what I do is I take my finger, I do this on coyotes too, fox, possum, all of it. Take your finger and put it in there against the nose here. See the nose? I put it right against there. Now I can feel where it is, and you can actually feel this out to where you get most of the cartilage out. Right there, all the cartilage is out of there to where it won't rot either. It will dry fast that way. So there you go. Whoop. Jeez, oh Pete. Heck of a time this morning here. Let me tighten things up here so we don't fall. Alright. There's your finished coon hide. Now all you got to do is, before you flush it, you split the tail down, but you brush it out also. But you'll turn it back inside out. There's a nice coon hide. Kind of a small one. With the prices as low as they are this year, this is the year 2017, fur prices aren't that great. It's a good time to learn. If you want to learn how to do it, now's the time. Because if you mess them up, they're not worth a lot anyways, and you're not losing a whole lot of money. So now's the time how to learn how to flush them out, put them up, skin them, and also try different things for trapping wise. You might discover a new way that works real good, and then when the real prices go up again, you'll be able to catch a lot more. Anyways, from the Trappin Shed, a Trappin Fool here. Make sure to follow me on, subscribe to me here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Cal's Outdoors, and find me on Facebook at Cal's Outdoors, Cal Ditmar, or you can find my business page at Trappin Fool on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this. Leave a comment if you have any questions or want to say anything. Anyways, Trappin Fool out. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.